Hey everybody, hope your day is going well. We are back with George Carlin, the 10 Commandments. And a lot of people ask me to check this one out, but I gotta be honest, some of the later stuff of George Carlin I have seen, and I have seen this one before. So if you're not into that kind of thing, I get it. But it's been years, years. And the reason I wanted to do this is not only because people ask it and I wanted to see it again. I was reading Animal Farm by George Orwell, where they also have these commandments, and then, they get watered down. Suddenly you only have like one left, which is basically what he's doing. And I forgot how he did it, how he broke it down. So I want to rediscover it now that I'm a bit older. I wouldn't say smarter. I don't know about that one. I don't know. Let's check it out.
Hey, you. Now, folks, here's something else I got a problem with. The 10 Commandments.
Hey.
Here's my problem. Why are there 10? You don't need 10. I think the list of commandments was deliberately and artificially inflated to get it up to 10.
Hey.
It's a padded list. Here's what they did. About 5,000 years ago, a bunch of religious and political hustlers got together to try to figure out how to control people, how to keep them in line. They knew
Animal
people
Farm.
were basically stupid and would believe anything they were told, so they announced that God had given them some commandments. Up on a mountain, when no one was around, God had given them the 10 Commandments. But let me ask you this. When they were sitting around making this shit up, why did they pick 10? Why 10? Why not 9 or 11? I'll tell you why. Because 10 sounds official. 10.
Hey, 10 is official, man. It's got 2 digits and all. And, well, maybe not in the Roman ciphering. Oh, hey, but that's a good one. On a mountain where no one is around, bring forth your witnesses. Well, it's kind of on a mountain, so. But you better believe us.
Sounds official. 10 sounds important. They knew if it was 11, people wouldn't take it seriously. Say, what, are you kidding me? The 11 Commandments? Get the fuck out of here. But 10 sounds important. 10 is the basis for the decimal system. It's a decade. It's a psychologically satisfying number. The top 10, the 10 most wanted, the 10 best dressed. So having 10 commandments was really a marketing decision. And to me, it's clearly
a marketing decision, man. Hey, one of the better ones out there, I guess, because it survived for a long. And it is 10 to decimal system, but then the people like in the Middle East, at least people I know, they use, these little things in the finger. What's the English word for it? I don't know. In Dutch, we call it vingerkoortjes, which is basically 12. You count by 12 instead of 10. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, the 10 Commandments. Let's see him break it down, man. Let's see him break it down. Come on, George. Give it to us.
Bullshit list. It's a political document artificially inflated to sell better. I'm going to show you how you could reduce the number of commandments and come up with a list that's a little more workable and logical.
Oh,
We're going to start
right
with the first 3, and I'll use the Roman Catholic version because those are the ones I was taught as a little boy. I am the Lord thy God. Thou shalt not have strange gods before me. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain. Thou shalt keep holy the Sabbath. Right off the bat, the first 3, pure bullshit. Sabbath day, Lord's name, strange gods, spooky language. Spooky language. Designed to scare and control primitive people. In no way does superstitious nonsense like this apply to the lives of intelligent, civilized humans in the 21st century. You throw out the first 3 commandments, you're down to 7.
Oh, they're just out of
Next,
it. Oh,
honor thy...
I thought he was going to, blend 3 into 1. No, it's just like, oh, man, it's been years since I've seen this. Totally forgot that one. He just threw him out. Hey. Yo, I don't even know the 10 Commandments by heart, to be honest. So I guess I've been living in sin all my life.
Father and mother, obedience, respect for authority. Just another name for controlling people.
Yeah,
the truth is, obedience and respect should not be automatic. They should be earned. They should be based on the parent's performance. parent's performance.
Hey,
All right? Some parents deserve respect. Most of them don't. Period. You're down to 6. Now, in the interest of logic, something religion is very uncomfortable with, we're going to jump around the list a little bit. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness. Stealing and lying. Well, actually, these two both prohibit the same kind of behavior. Dishonesty, stealing, and lying. So you don't need 2 of them. Instead, you combine them and you call it thou shalt not be dishonest. And suddenly, you're down to 5.
hey.
And as long as we're combining, I have 2 others that belong together. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. Once again, these 2 prohibit the same kind of behavior, in this case, marital infidelity. The difference is coveting takes place in the mind, and I don't think you should outlaw fantasizing about someone else's wife. Otherwise, what's a guy going to think about when he's waxing his carrot? But
They want to make the spank bank illegal? Oh my God. Jesus. Hey, talk about another George Orwell book. Hey. Newspeak, introducing Newspeak and the Thought Police.
marital fidelity is a good idea, so we're going to keep the idea and call this one, thou shalt not be unfaithful. And suddenly, we're down to 4.
Love that noise.
But when you think about it, honesty and fidelity are really part of the same overall value. So in truth, you could combine the 2 honesty commandments with the 2 fidelity commandments and give them simpler language, positive language instead of negative, and call the whole thing, thou shalt always be honest and faithful. And we're down to 3.
Oh,
Thou
no.
shalt.
He did it.
Thou shalt. They're going away. They're going away fast. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's goods. This one is just plain fucking stupid. Coveting your neighbor's goods is what keeps the economy going.
Hey.
Am I right? Your neighbor gets a vibrator that plays "Oh Come All Ye Faithful." You want to get one too. Coveting creates jobs. Leave it alone. You throw out coveting and you're down to 2 now, the big honesty and fidelity commandment, and the one we haven't talked about yet, thou shalt not kill, murder, the 5th commandment. But when you think about it, when you think about it, religion has never really had a big problem with murder.
Good point.
Not really. More people have been killed in the name of God than for any other reason. All you have to do
Talk to me.
All you have to do is look at Northern Ireland, the Middle East, Kashmir, the Inquisition, the Crusades, and the World Trade Center to see how seriously the religious folks take thou shalt not kill. The more devout they are, the more they see murder as being negotiable. It's negotiable. You know? It depends. It depends. It depends on who's doing the killing and who's getting killed. So, with all of this in mind, I leave you with my revised list of the 2 commandments. Thou shalt always be honest and faithful to the provider of thy nookie. And thou shalt try real hard not to kill anyone. Unless, of course, they pray to a different invisible man from the one you pray to. 2 is all you need. Moses could have carried him down the hill in his fucking pocket. And if they had a list like that, I wouldn't mind those folks in Alabama putting it up on the courthouse wall. As long as they included one additional commandment, thou shalt keep thy religion to thyself. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, that might have been the best one. That's the haymaker right there, yo. Even though I grew up in a household with not 1, but 2 religions. I got the best. I got the worst. I've seen it all. And think about this clip surviving 1,000 years, just like the 10 Commandments. This could be the new prophet. In 1,000 years, they will follow George's word. The prophet, George Carlin. Hey, yo, the way he broke that down, man. Incredible. I like his idea of a revised list, man. As a writer, come on, man. You need revision. You need to cut it down. Trim the fat. That's exactly what he did. Moses, he just put down his first draft. He said, here's my first draft. Live by it. What? No editing? No revision whatsoever? Yo, man, finally, George, he did it. Awesome stuff. Very glad that I got to refamiliarize myself with this bit, man. It's freaking genius. Awesome. More Carlin on the way. Thank you for being here. Peace.